So you decided to buy a home in Queenstown, but the question is, who should become the legal owner? Welcome to the part when we will be talking about legal ownership options in New Zealand. Simply speaking, there are two options: sole ownership, so just you, or co-ownership. Before you sit down with me another real estate agent and discuss an offer, you need to take legal advice to decide who the legal owner of the property should be. Today we are in the company of Graham Todd of Todd and Walker Law. Graham, good morning.
Good morning, Beata.
Tell us please, with so many different ownership options in New Zealand, what is your advice to your buyers or your clients that approaching you with this question?
Well, the first thing to remember is that in signing the agreement for sale and purchase, you can sign it in your personal names because it provides for a provision for you to nominate another person or entity to complete the purchase should you wish to go down that track. And once you've got an agreement in place, then it's the time to consider on what basis you should be purchasing the property or in whose name, whether it's your own individual name, a partnership jointly with your partner or wife, or indeed should it be purchased in a trust or a company or a partnership. Those are generally the options. And if you're buying it in your personal name, and with somebody else, the first thing to consider is whether you should be buying it as joint tenants or tenants in common. Joint tenants basically means that on the death of one of the parties, then the deceased share automatically vests in the surviving party or parties. Whereas tenants in common, in equal or unequal shares, means that on the death of one party, the deceased share is dealt with in accordance with the provisions of their will. There may well be, because of particular circumstances, the desirability of putting the property into a trust or into another legal structure such as a company or a partnership. And that decision should really be made both between the lawyer and your accountant or financial advisor, whether that be in New Zealand or in your home country. And there may be international reasons in terms of international taxation why you should have a different entity in New Zealand to what you might normally practice with or convey property in your home country. So it's a big discussion to have, but it's just one of the many things that a lawyer will discuss with you as you go down the track with purchasing property.
Perfect, thank you. So now you know who to approach when you're considering buying a home in Queenstown and wanting to have legal advice on what the best option is for you.